I'm Lori Davila. I've been with the city for 16 years and I am the contract facilitator with the Civic Events Division. I'm usually the first contact a client will initiate when calling about any rental facility that the city owns, as far as the Coliseum, Convention Center, River Stage, Paseo, and the Pecan Creek Pavilion. From there we go with checking dates availability, what the needs are, how much space they need. Once the client pinpoints a date and we know what their event is, I can work with the client on their special needs as far as place settings, any linens. I mean, we want to fulfill their event as best we can. A lot of that we can forward information to other areas as far as staging, sound techs, whatever they need for that event. I've only been doing contract facilitating for about 7 years. I was the staff manager, the operations supervisor for 8 years, and I overseen and worked with the staff. I worked on the floor, set up the stage, the chairs, moved tables, so I know exactly what the staff goes through when they have to turn over event, set up, clean the bathrooms. So we try to work with them to get their job done quickly and safely, give them enough time in between events. So it makes a big difference to know both sides of that wheel. I like the details of the events once they are completed, watching the girls, the ladies, and for the weddings, the Kinseys, their eyes when the decorators finish and they're surprised that this building is this building once it's decorated. Or the Pecan Creek Pavilion, you can walk in with columns and fabric and flowers, but then the big events, the awards, we have a lot of military events here and it's very pristine. I don't know, it's just different every day. You're proud to work here. I guess because I always worked behind the scenes in years past, and people think, oh, how fun, y'all are doing all these events. But we don't see those events. We're behind the curtains, we're cleaning the bathrooms, taking tickets at the front doors. We never see the activity. And I try to buy tickets to everything we can. My husband likes to go to the events. We go to the symphony, the Tops and Blues concerts. We just like to go to stuff. In my spare time, we travel extensively. My husband and I, we go on some really big vacations, really long vacations. We travel on the weekends. We go to a lot of auctions. We even do some of the storage locker auctions, but we've been doing those before it became popular on TV. He does a lot of eBay for some of the stuff we do, but he's very creative. He welds really well, so he buys a lot of things and creates, and we sell them. So we like to do auctions and travel. I moved to San Angelo in 1992. And we never left, It's kind of in the heart of Texas. You pretty much have seasonal weather, not as bad as maybe the Panhandle, but it's close. We can travel to the Longhorn games in Austin. We can go to the Texas Tech games in Lubbock, and we're happy. We love it here. A good day after a long day at work is going home and knowing my husband has dinner ready, because he loves to cook outside and he does it all year long. He's really good about doing stuff like that, and or he works for Parks Department. He's picked up something that someone threw in the dumpster and he's brought it back to life, and we have new hedges or flowers or some pot that he's redone or made or created, and he has plants in it for me, and when I open the garage door they're sitting there on the floor, so that's a good day. Always have flowers.